Hi YouTubers, today I'm talking about protection. Protection is one of the most, not underrated, but unappreciated forms of financial planning. People don't realise how valuable protection policies can be. Not only if you should die unexpectedly, but if you should be unable to work due to accident or illness. What would you be able to do, or how long would you be able to live if you didn't have your regular monthly income coming in? Some people could only last a few weeks, up to a month. Some people could last up to 6 months, and that's absolutely fine. Obviously, there are some state benefits you can claim, or your employer may be able to cover you or offer certain benefits that other employers don't. But do you know these things, and have you ever thought about what your situation could look like if these things happened to you? There are many forms of protection policies, not only income protection and life cover, but obviously mortgage protection is a key one. If you happen to die and your mortgage wasn't paid off, would your remaining partner or spouse be able to cover the mortgage payments on their own until the end of the mortgage? And the likely answer to that is no. Protection policies are assumed to be expensive. Not only that, but people also wrongly assume that insurance policies won't pay out if they are claimed. Most insurance companies have very high claims rates, and they pay around 97 to 98% of claims. So much so that they pay up to £13.9 million per day in income protection, critical illness and life assurance claims alone. And 97.8% of claims made across group and individual protection policies are paid. These stats are all according to the ABI, the Association of British Insurers. Obviously, if a term of a policy ends and you haven't made a claim, then you won't get anything back, but it's that peace of mind in knowing that you're paying your premiums and a payout will be made if you need to make a claim, and the conditions of the insurance provider and the insurance policy are met. It's also important when you do applications, you must be truthful and honest about every aspect of the application. If you happen to omit something and it does get found out during a claims process that you have not disclosed something that could have affected the claim, then the insurance company are well within their rights to not pay out that policy. So it's best to be as honest and upfront with the provider before the policy even commences. Protection policies are particularly important if you're a homeowner or if you have children, if you're married or you have a spouse or a dependent. It doesn't necessarily have to be a child, but someone who depends on your income to help pay monthly expenses. If you have any of those people in your lives, or you have a home, you have children, you have a dependent, and you have no form of protection in place, or you have very little, or you really have no idea, it's best to have a look and work out exactly what you have and exactly what would happen and what would be left if you were no longer around. As an independent financial advisor, I have access to the whole of the market when looking at protection policies. I'm not restricted by a certain provider or a certain type of policy. I'm here to make sure that I can find the best product and the best provider to suit my clients' needs and circumstances. So if you have no idea what your protection solution looks like, or if you do know but you're aware that you're vastly underprotected, either way, if you think that I can be of help, get in touch and let me help you.